Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your full moon reading for the month of June. This is for all Scorpio rising and all Sun, Moon, or Venus placements in Scorpio. If you're not sure of your planetary placements, simply search the internet for free natal chart, enter your information, and it'll provide that for you. I've shuffled and cleared your cards and the space, and I'll do a quick shuffle cut so we can start your reading for this June full moon. Full moon influences are important for us several days before and after a full moon, and generally it's a time of reflection. It's a culmination of perhaps a cycle or a stage or something going on in your life where perhaps a pinnacle has been reached or a critical moment, and the reflection helps you learn from introspection. Now, our last full moon was a full moon eclipse, so that was extremely powerful. And this full moon is going to be important to us because it's aligned with a very forceful, powerful center of gravity in a galaxy, a cluster of galaxies, hundreds of light years from our planet. But its magnetic force is going to very much influence this full moon and bring out our intuitive powers. It's going to heighten them. So the messages we receive in and around this full moon of the 3rd and 4th, depending on where you are going to be important for the path that we're on at the moment. Now, I've already pulled oracle cards from the Star Codes Astro Oracle to represent present this reading. The Sun card, we're going to look at which aspect of Scorpio is going to be dominant during this full moon phase, and see how that will be used, especially since the Sun is currently in the house of your 8th house of mystery and depths, which is it's in Gemini, but the 8th house is what applies to Scorpio at this point, and that's your house of mystery. Gemini refers to the communication and intellect that you're going to be using to explore your 8th house and reflect. Okay, well, let's cut the cards. Spirit, what is in store for Scorpio during this full moon phase? What's in store for Scorpio during this full moon phase? So first, let's look at which aspect of Scorpio's personality is going to be dominant during this time. And that's the Ten of Cups, a water. This card represents water, and Scorpio is a water sign. The sun is shining a light on your happiness and your emotional fulfillment. And it looks like you have completed some kind of cycle or phase or stage with relations to your home and family, your loved ones, something that was close to your heart. And that is what the full moon is going to bring out in Scorpio during this time. So you're going to be looking at your emotional fulfillment, perhaps reflecting on, do I feel fulfilled? What brought me the most fulfillment during this last 30 days? What's important to me, and what would I need to be fulfilled? So that's the part of your reflection that's important here. Now remember that eclipse, the eclipse happened in your 1st house in Scorpio. So about your outward attitude, your outward personality, how other people perceive you. So that's where some purging was done, and you might have examined that and looked at how you wanted to present yourself and relate to the people around you and your appearance. So this relates to your 10 of Cups, your emotional fulfillment as well. But let's look at your 8th house here. The Sun is in Gemini, which is your 8th house of mystery. And let's look to see how that's going to affect these few days. Notice that all of this is very, very compatible with Scorpio's personality. The 8th house of mystery, reflection, perception. So we have here the 9 of Swords. Okay, what's happened is in the past, recent past, you have been preoccupied, worried, concerned with some burdens. And these are related to your emotional fulfillment. If there are children in your life or loved ones who are going through something, then their unhappiness or their challenges, their struggles are affecting your inability to sleep at night, your stress, your level of stress. So occurring in this 8th house of mystery means that there are going to be some things, some aspects to this challenge here that are not currently revealed to you, but this full moon is going to help reveal those to you. And remember, you'll have a heightened intuition during this time. And somehow the fact that you are able to see, you're able to see another side, because full moons illuminate the hidden. It's going to reveal a mystery, and that's going to clarify for you, and it's going to relieve your mind. How will this happen? Let's look at a clarifier here. How is that going to happen? In what particular? It's related somehow to your emotional fulfillment, your loved ones. Let's look and see. Oh, it's going to happen through the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. Pages are learners. They're novices. They have an open mind and an open heart. And the page is bringing you an offer of, he or she is the personification of water. Water is emotion and love, creativity, your subconscious. Again, all tied together with this. And the page is bringing you an offer. It is going to share his or her open mind and open heart with you, so that you do not let this energy become a depression in your life, such that you cannot handle the challenge, and so that you can be a resource to others. Because if you feel hopeless, which is how the Nine of Swords is, notice the darkness around it. If you feel hopeless, you can't be your best self to help others as well, and to help yourself. So you have this Page of Cups. Look at the brightness, and they're going to bring you the kind of energy and mindset you need to discover this and climb out of it and achieve the 10 of Cups. Because this is the aspect of Scorpio's personality. This is the aspect of your personality that you are aiming for. You've been working on this mindset. You've been working on this manifestation. And you have this this month of June, for the next 3 weeks, you have this in your life that you're working to overcome. Let's get another clarification card on this. Oh, 5 of Coins. Yes, for some reason, whatever is going on in your life, Scorpio, it's put you in a state of mind where all you can focus on is what you don't have. You're not looking at the glowing light from the church window with the 5 Pentacles here. You're not taking the help that's offered. You know, the universe doesn't give us things. The universe provides. It's out there for all of us. But do we see it? Do we take hold of it? Do we use it in a way that's going to help us move forward? And right now, the mindset that you're in, the state of mind, you are not reaching out for what universe provides for us. And this happens to be Pentacles, which are earth energy, and this is abundance, material resources. So I have a feeling these concerns right here have to do with your sense of security, maybe your work, your finances, investments, property. Yes, that's what this is about. And you are all in your head about it, because swords are your intellect, your mind, your thinking, and your communication. This is the side of you that you're showing to the world. And that happens to be interfering with the first house eclipse, full moon eclipse last month, where you were really trying to work on an abundant mindset. You were trying to present yourself as someone who was grateful for all the blessings that you have, having a positive attitude. And so this is your ultimate goal. This is your work. Let's get some information now about the full moon. Help us, spirits, understand how the full moon is going to help bring Scorpio back to the focus of their first house energies of emotional fulfillment and abundance, being grateful for blessings, focusing on blessings, and attracting more. How will this full moon in the second house, occurring in Scorpio ascendant second house, if you're Scorpio rising, before I pull the card, I want you to pay attention that the second house rules your resources. Let me show the card real quickly. Do you see the abundance here? You have an apple with the blossoming sprig there. You have universe bringing this to you, this fruit, the fruit of your labors, and you have this material abundance, your resources. So this full moon, you're going to be getting some very powerful messages from this full moon about what to learn, what can you look back on in the last 30 days or so since the eclipse. What can you learn from that? What messages is Spirit going to be sending you that you're going to be more attuned to than ever? And it's about your resources. You've got the 5 of Pentacles here, and you have gold coins here. Pentacles and coins represent the gold coins. They represent abundance. So the full moon is going to help you move from this to this. Let's see how. The World. How wonderful. Let me cover up her little nudity there so that YouTube doesn't get offended and any viewers don't get offended. The World. The world represents all kinds of things. It represents the completion of a cycle or the completion of a project, success at finishing something, completion. It represents success and also a readiness to move into a new cycle. So it looks like this particular full moon, if this has been a recurring concern or set of concerns here, this positive attitude and heart toward learning from these intuitive messages that you will be getting, you will be more sensitive to than ever before. Learning from those and moving away from this to this is going to bring you to the completion of this cycle, to the success. This can also mean being ready to take a long journey. I don't know if it's related to your vacation or just traveling to meet someone that, or traveling with people that you feel love and fulfillment with, because the 10 of Cups represents all the love and fulfillment in your life, wherever that source, who gives you the warm and fuzzy feeling, who are you attracted to and is attracted to you and reinforces you and supports you and affirms you as a person. This side of Scorpio, this side, the loving side is going to be influenced here. And you're going to reach, this full moon is going to help you reach completion in that area. Okay, this is meant to be a short reading about the full moon. My next post is going to be about love and relationships. I hope this brought you some insight or enlightenment to help guide you through this full moon cycle of reflection. And I hope to see you soon, Scorpio. Thank you so much for clicking on this reading.